Very destructive to their lives.
Look, I'm calling Ja Rule, and we played a clip of this interview.
You want the true story? I'm on the plane. He comes on the plane. I'm on my phone doing something. So I see like a big dude coming on the plane and shit. So I look up to the big dude, look like, I'm like, okay, looks like some type of security dude. So I'm looking now to see who's with the security. It's him. He sees me, I see him. He looks at me, he's like, hey, what up? I'm like, all right, what up? Go back to doing what I'm doing. He goes, sits down in his seat. I'm in my seat. No more words were said. No more nothing. You know what I'm saying? Shortly after that, plane took off. Propped up my pillow. You know what I'm saying?
Took me a nap. I don't know if I would go to sleep with someone with a potential enemy around me, but hey, it is. We're doing.
Listen, man, I sleep good. Glad.
He claimed at one point, years after the beef had been started, or whatever else, that he was on a first-class flight with 50 Cent. He looked over at him, went to sleep.
Yeah.
I believe it.
That's what I'm saying. When it's just you two.
Yeah, but I think it was just 50 and Ja Rule. There was no Tony, there was no Uncle Murray, there was no Random G-Unit, no Maserati Fox. The rest of these crazy motherfuckers they had around.
There's a lot of people that I don't get along with. Like, people always say with certain co-hosts who left the pod or whatever, you're just like, what would you say if you just ended up in the same room with them? Or would you do a podcast with them? And it's kind of like, at a certain point, I don't really know what the podcast would be, because, it's like, I don't like you. You don't like me. It just kind of is what it is. Like, what did Ja Rule and 50 Cent? What are they going to say to each other? They don't like each other. That's it. It's like there's nothing to argue about.
Yeah.
Everything there is to argue about has been said in the public realm over and over and over.
I mean, look, I ran into Joe Budden about a year ago, a little more than a year ago, in Manhattan at Brodor Equipment, which is a high-end department store. And this was after years of him saying, when I see Vlad's on site, we'll fuck him up, I'll order money put aside. To the point where when I would go to Complex, I'd have someone with me. Because I believe you. You You say you're going to do something, all right, we're going to be prepared for that. Mm-hmm. But it just so happened that I was at Brodor Equipment, I had a girl with me, It wasn't like I didn't have a big entourage or whatever, just me and a girl, and I look over, and he's looking at me. And I'm like, oh shit, it's Joe Budden. We had not seen each other, actually interacted with each other probably a decade at that point. Mm-hmm. But the way he was looking at me wasn't like an angry ice grill. He was just looking at me. So I walked over, what up? I said, what's up, man? I put my hand out, he shook my hand. And I'm like, you good? Yeah, man, I'm good. Oh, yeah, congratulations on success. Thank you. I heard you say some stuff about me recently. That was positive, I appreciate that.
Okay.
This is a moment right here, man. Yeah, it's a moment. You shook hands? That was it. No fighting, no fuck out of my face, none of this, none of that. At this point, we're older, we all have money. None of us want to have a fight in Brodor.
If Joe Budden was with the five guys that he does the podcast with,
I don't think anyone would. I'm cool with clean split.
you got something to lose at this point.
I don't think so. Because those guys around him are not Tony Yayo. I I don't know about whatever other friends he has, but that particular crew, if they were with him at that time, I don't think anything would happen. I would have walked up to him. I mean, look, at your fight, I walked into Abe Ross at the end. And remember, me and him had some public back and forth at one point. And I talked some shit about him. It was really, I started it, right? It was really me being an asshole, right? But whatever. And I remember I was hanging out with academics. He's like, oh, you want to be Abe Ross? I'm like, no. I don't want him to kick me out of the event before the fight based on what we had said before. But at the very end, I got introduced. He was like, oh, what's up, man? I'm like, hey, man, listen, I'm sorry about all this. No, man, that ain't nothing. Whatever. Man, you're Jewish, I'm Jewish, fuck all that shit. It's not internet shit.